Screencastify just did 2 countdowns for me, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with this video. I'm probably going to end up having to redo it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the play about Dreamers Rock. It takes, I don't know, about an hour to read. It's not that heavy. It's kind of strange, to be honest. It's definitely dated. Like, that definitely seems like what earlier in times, like Labatt Blue references and everything else. I guess it would be very strange to have people kind of coming forward and backward to meet and move forward. But anyway, so that is the play that we did. That's where we left off, or I left you off. And so once you've read through, please take your time to review notes and discuss with your peers. Ask your teacher what method they would like you to use to discuss the narrative elements that you've identified in the play. One suggestion would be to create a class Jamboard. Ask all members of the class to share some of their notes. I'm not going to do a Jamboard because it would be a one-person Jamboard. If you want to, you can either chat about this with me if you're in. Nope, don't come in this week. I just remembered that I have PD going on Thursday, and I don't know that I will be here. I'll get in touch with you about that. But create a little video or a sound recording, kind of like what I'm doing, and just talk about the play and what you felt, and that would be great enough, and you can just email that to me. Okay, so that takes us on to 5.6. So after reading, so we learned Rusty's middle name was Makwa. My middle name is Makwa. It means bear. Upon hearing Makwa, Keswick says, "You must be a strong person to carry such a strong name." So read the following excerpts from 7 Sacred Teachings by Bouchard and Martin. You'll be asked to respond to the following discussion by making connections between the play Toronto at Dreamers Rock and 7 Sacred Teachings readings. Please be advised that the spelling of Makwa may appear differently across texts. The reason for this is that various Indigenous groups and regions use different spellings, and the spelling is in Latin, which was a European language that First Nations did not have at the time, so of course. So this is courage. I always kind of zoom down to just see how long or short things are. But this is in English, and this is in First Nations. So go north in winter. On northern White Plains, you will come to understand how life moves from one world to the next. Look to bear Makwa to model courage. You're older now. Your hair is white. You're in the winter of your life. You have learned much. You understand to always act on what is right for you and your family. To do what is right is not easy. It takes courage. It takes courage to heal that which is not well within you before being reborn. Become healer. Become Makwa. Just as courage sleeps in Makwa through the long winter months, it is dormant within you. It need only be awakened. Observe Makwa fight when her young are threatened. She will not stop until she overcomes any and all threats. In your life, you will need courage to transform fears that might prevent you from living a good life. Makwa shows you how to face fear and danger. Sweetgrass is the hair of Mother Earth. Braid her hair before you cut it. Leave her an offering of tobacco. Then find a quiet place under northern fir and make a flute in the key of G. I will hear your gratitude, and all will be good. Every struggle, whether won or lost, strengthens us for the next to come. It is not good for people to have an easy life. They become weak and inefficient when they cease to struggle. Some need a series of defeats before developing the strength and courage to win a victory. So in the play, I'm like, I hope you're remembering that the future self came back and foretold how Makwa or Rusty, what he was going to do with his life, what he was going to be, because right now he's really, really kind of coming to the Dreamer Rock, he thinks, to just get drunk and waste away a day. But in fact, he came to the Dreamer's Rock and was visited by visions of his future and his past, right? So even with industrialization, with roads and with change, he saw his future, he saw his past. It did what it was supposed to do. So it acted like the sacred place that it was, and now he needs the courage to fulfill his destiny, what he was supposed to be. So I'll leave this video for you with the grandfather teachings. courage, just because it doesn't always come across really, really well in the video. And then your discussion post for this. So after reading and watching the video, take your time to think about how you can connect them to Dreamer's Rock. Why is Makwa a good middle name for the main character? How might the information revealed in the time capsule link the qualities of the bear and Makwa exhibits? How will Rusty live up to a strong and powerful name? And then post your response. And then you can use any of these for further research. Research a topic and create an infographic, short slide presentation, or a short audio recording to explain what you have learned on the selected topic. So if you want to mix this in with the 5.5 in communication, so I'm absolutely fine with that. So you can, if you want to do a presentation where you talk about the play and about, making all of these connections, that's fine. So do your group discussion and then do either like a short audio recording or infographic or a presentation, and that will be great. Yeah, and let me just double check, see if there doesn't seem to be a Dropbox for that. Hang on a second. Do I just need to click on it? Here? Nope, that just takes you to there. So just email me this one for this. Let me have a quick peek and see what the grades say about it. Looking at 5.6, 5.6, further research 5.6. So that is the further research one. So there is a drop, or I don't know if there's a Dropbox or not, because it doesn't really look like there is. But if you email it to me, then that'll be fine. I will get it and mark it and put it right in there. Okay, and I will make another video. I'll stop now and make another video for the last 5.7 and 5.8. Let me have a look here and see if 5.6 is actually here. I don't like it when they don't link it. No, you just email it to me. That'll be great. All right. Hope that helps.